We're going to discuss a couple things, a couple different topics. Mostly it's going to deal with teamwork. Working on the bus as a bus attendant, you are working as a team. You are a team with the dispatcher, you're a team with the routers, you're a team with the driver, you're a team with every person over at the school. But this is your close-knit team that you need to work with, the driver and you, and any other attendant that's on the bus. So when I say teamwork, it starts from the day that we do our orientation run. Be there when the bus driver gets there, or try to be there when the bus driver gets there, to go out on that orientation run. That orientation run is very important. That's the day that you're going to provide the information. You're going to tell the bus driver who you are. You're going to tell the bus driver how he's going to be able to get hold of you. You're also going to give some other information, like who to contact in case you're not where you're supposed to be in the morning, so that we can make sure we can get somebody to get on the bus when necessary. You're also going to find out where you're going to get on the bus. You're going to work out that location with the bus driver. It's already going to be on the route sheet, but you're going to work out the very details. Is it going to be there or there? You know it's going to be on the central compound maybe, but is it going to be there or there or there or there? Okay, are you going to come to the bus? Is the bus already going to be here? Is the bus going to come in and get you? That's what you got to work out. Teamwork. Work with the driver. Okay? Good chance you're going to be with that driver for a long time, in the sense of many, many days. You might be on for the whole year. You don't know that. It may change. Either way, it's teamwork. Okay? You're also going to work on seating arrangements on that first day. You're also going to let the bus driver know any special needs of any of those children that are getting on the bus. You'll want to work out with the bus driver saying, well, little Johnny really shouldn't be sitting next to Joey because it's just going to cause problems, so that you can work out those issues. Okay, you're going to work out where the car seat's going to go if you need car seats, where the star seat's going to go if you need star seats. You're going to figure out kindergartners, sixth graders, high schoolers, whatever group you're working with. You're going to work it out. Are we both going to hook up the wheelchair? Is it going to be one of us hooking it up while the other one's taking care of the issues with the parent? Are we both hooking them up after we get the child on board? What's it going to be? Okay? Be to the bus on time in the morning. That's one of my pet peeves. That's not my number one pet peeve. My number one pet peeve is dress attire. Okay? Closed-toed shoes whenever you're on the bus. Always closed-toed shoes. I don't want to see you in flip-flops. I don't want to see you in slippers. I don't want to see you in fancy high heels with open toes. I don't want to see you in anything else that has open toes on it, okay? You're going to kick these metal rods. You're going to get run over by a wheelchair. You're going to hit something in the back. Child's going to step on your feet. You're going to go out in workman's comp. They're going to ask you why, and then they're going to ask why you weren't dressed appropriately for what you were doing. Because the dress code for on the bus is closed-toed shoes. You can have short heels, medium heels. We are not having stilettos, spikes, or anything else. We're having reasonable shoes. Okay? Closed-toed. Okay? I also recommend. Now that's my number one pet peeve. Remember that. It's on the test. Okay. Another thing you need to remember is you don't want loose, jangly stuff hanging off you. Kids like grabbing onto that. Certain kids do. And you get jewelry broken and everything else, and then you get upset. And no. Try not to wear anything like that while you're on the bus. If you insist that you're going to wear sandals when you're at school, fine. I don't care what you wear at school. Bring the sandals on the bus with you. Have the driver put them up in his little handy-dandy little storage container over here. And then you can wear your closed-toed shoes on the bus. When you go to get off the bus, you can put your handy-dandy little closed-toed shoes up there and take your sandals down. And wear your sandals into the school. Teamwork. Work it out with the driver. Driver should be willing to do that. If the driver's not willing to do that, call me. 633-3680. Real simple. I'll talk to the driver. Because you're supposed to be wearing closed-toed shoes. You're working with me on that. So if the driver's not willing to store your shoes on the bus, we can figure out a way to make it happen. Okay? So, that's one of my pet peeves. Another pet peeve is don't be late in the morning. Okay? Do not be late in the morning. Up until now, I've been real nice. I've waited till like the 2 or 3 or 4 times late before contacting the school and letting them know. From now on, I get a call from dispatch saying such and such is late. A real quick email is going out to the school saying such and such was this many minutes late this morning. All there is to it. I'm not doing it as a penalty. I'm doing it as a, guess what? 3 months down the road, if I didn't take care of it in the first month, 3 months down the road, every week you're coming in 1 day late. You know, I can't deal with it. I really can't. It throws the whole day off for that bus. Because if you're on an elementary run and you're 5 minutes late, now he's 5 minutes late to his high school run, he's 5 minutes late to his middle school run. So we're not going to have that. So just letting you know, that's my number 2 pet peeve. That is not on the test. Don't worry about it. Just remember, don't be late. Okay, my number 3 pet peeve deals with seat belts. Basically, I'm going to say seat belts are worthless on a bus. This is compartmentalization. Everything is padded. Okay? We don't need seat belts on a bus. Somebody just wanted to make a lot of money. Some people thought it was a goody-goody thing. Just trust me. Seat belts aren't needed on the bus. Best thing a seat belt is on a bus for a child, it's now a weapon. They can hit people with it. They can break windows with it. Guess what? That's what it's good for. Okay? So, just letting you know. Personal opinion. Okay. That was pet peeve number 3. Okay. We're back on teamwork. Like I said, work with a bus driver. Know the bus driver's phone number. You're not supposed to call the bus driver directly. But guess what? Have it just in case for some reason you need to get hold of the bus driver. If he hasn't shown up for a half an hour, you're trying to get hold of dispatch, you can't get hold of dispatch. Try to call the school, can't get through to school because guess what? It's 6:30 in the morning. Nobody's anywhere at this point in time except for dispatch and the bus driver. Those are the only ones that are supposed to be around. And if you can't find the bus driver, get the bus drivers on the first day, orientation room, get their number. You know, if you can't get hold of anybody else, call them up and say, where are you? Now, hopefully they don't answer the phone. But he's got a message on his phone. You called asking where he was. Okay? So remember that. Hopefully they don't answer the phone, because if they do answer the phone, hopefully they're not driving the bus at the time. Because they're not supposed to have their phone in their hand while they're driving. Real simple. Okay. But anyway, so you're working together with him. He or she may ask you to help with the directions, especially at the beginning of the year, or if you get a sub driver or something like that, they may help you say, hey, I've only done this route 1 day, or this is my first day on the route, I'm a sub. And he's going to say, how do I get to the first person's house? So know your bus route. So it's, like I said, being a team. At that point in time, you're sort of like the head of the team, even though the driver's in charge of, overall in charge, because he's responsible if something happens. But at that point in time, you're the one with the knowledge. Okay? The other thing is know your route. Not just where the kids live, but know where the fire stations are, know where the ambulances are, know where the hospitals are, things of that nature. Because if something happens to one of these children on board the bus, it might be quicker to pull into the fire station than to call 911 on the radio. Okay, so be aware of that. Know your route. That's one of those other things you need to know. Other than that, I'm sure I will think of a few things. Oh, one thing I did not cover in any of my other videos, I might as well cover it now. This handy dandy thing that was up there is a belt cutter. In an emergency, you need to get kids out of their seat belts really fast, out of their vests really fast, out of the wheelchair really fast. This will cut a belt. All you have to do is grab the belt, keep it tight, zip. Okay? This will last for a whole bunch. This is a commercial belt cutter. You can cut all these with no problem. Okay, so remember that. This is stored up here. It should be in plain sight. You should be able to see it at all times. There's only one on the bus. If you're going to ride the bus every day, you might want to consider getting one for yourself, just to carry in your purse. Good thing to have in your car in case something happens in an accident. You can cut yourself out of the car. So just a little heads up. Anything else I need to know? Everything else I think has been covered. So it's been a wonderful day. It's been a little hot. The person who's been running the camera, I'm appreciating their help. They're dying over there. They have a broken toe because they wore open-toed shoes on the bus. Not really. She broke it before she got here. Just wanted to let you know. Anyways, if you have any questions, give me a call, 633-3680, extension 14006. My name's Bill Crane. And I will come out with more of these videos as things occur, which I would prefer not to come out with any more videos, so don't let anything else occur. And what was the answer to the question for this wonderful video? Oh, it was teamwork. The answer to number 20 is teamwork. No question, just teamwork. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.